Good, good. And get to your services.
That's good.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Murphy Chamber of Commerce Business and Art Exchange. Every Thursday morning, 8 to 9. But next Thursday, we will not be here. We'll be back at our normal Murphy Community Center, I believe. And, but as I mentioned before, check your email. I think on Wednesday, there's an automatic notice that goes out reminding you of this meeting and where it's going to be. If you do not get those emails, be sure your business card gets to Julie so she can find out what's going on, or maybe just never had it. Give it to her in the first place. So, okay. I look around the room and I think I see at least one new person. I thought I did not recognize your face, sir. How did you hear about us?
Actually, Bobby recommended, so I went to the Saxon Chamber, which is where I live, and he recommended me to come here.
That happens quite frequently. We had the benefit here on Thursday. Saxon has a similar meeting on Tuesday, Wiley on Wednesday, and then we're on Thursday. So being on the back side of that is kind of to our benefit. It's not, that happens quite frequently. So,
Do I get a brownie point?
so sir.
You get one from me.
And so, everybody eventually will have 30 seconds to give their elevator pitch. Because you're new, you will get 1 minute today.
All right.
Okay? We'll keep that in mind. And as most of you have probably observed, our 10-minute spotlight today is the Graphic Center. Also, little display up there. Okay? All right, that being said, make sure your cell phones are silent or vibrate if you would, please. That being said, I'm going to turn everything over to Julie, our Executive Director, with some forthcoming announcements. In any 30-day window period of time, there are many other opportunities usually to get other visibility with who you are, what you're looking for, and I certainly encourage you to take advantage of these other opportunities. I might also add, no matter what those opportunities may be, even this meeting, it's not mandatory that you be a member of the chamber, but you should give it serious consideration nonetheless. Take it away, Julie.
Thank you, Mark. Welcome this morning. My name is Julie Richards. I'm the Executive Director for the Murphy Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for coming out on this almost cold, will be cold later, windy and rainy day because we're all warm and great here in the room. It's great to see you all. It's a busy time for the chamber. I know I've been making my announcements each week, and each week I think, oh, yeah, put that on the list because that's coming up too. So I want to first thank our November sponsor, Murphy Dental and Implant Center. They did give their 10-minute spotlight 2 weeks ago, I believe. Appreciate them sponsoring this program for the month. And if anybody in the room is interested in hearing more about opportunities to sponsor this program or any programs the chamber has, please see me with that. With questions, I'd love to share that with you, but we appreciate the support so that we can come here and have coffee, network, and even have some extra breakfast treats. So thank you for that. We will be back, as Marvin mentioned. We appreciate the church hosting us for the month during voting. We will be back in our usual location at the Murphy Community Center building, and that's 205 North Murphy Road. So if you plan to attend next week or the week after that, we will be back in that location. So make note of that, and I will send out emails with my reminders as well. Ribbon cuttings, we do have one this evening. November came up so quick that I thought, oh, we even have one tonight. So you did maybe see that email go out yesterday afternoon. I'm going to send a reminder out today. Tropical Smoothie Cafe at 4:30 p.m. They're located at 226 East FM 544, right near, in the same complex as Verizon, real near Club Pilates. So if you know where all those buildings are, he's right in there. 4:30 p.m. To my knowledge, we're still on. If that changes, I will have an announcement go out. You might want to just give me a call to check in. But I'm pretty sure we're still on for 4:30, but it's not going to be the best weather. So
What's the day again?
that's tonight, today.
Today?
4:30,
Okay.
November 7th, today already. So if you can come, we'd love to support.
I stopped in earlier this week to see
see him, and they have like a smoothie special going on at 4:30, so come a little hungry to partake in that.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday, he's gonna have, and he probably will have some samples of the food that he has in there. The menu looks really good, so I would say, yeah, come hungry, try some things, check out his store, it's really great. So 4:30 p.m. tonight. On next Wednesday, November 13th, Harem and Nailum, Pam is here, they will be having their ribbon cutting at 4:30. And I have it marked at the Central Expressway Plano location, is that right?
Yes.
That's where it's gonna be. We had a couple questions, I said, I believe that's where.
Don't use Apple Maps. If you use Apple Maps, it'll take you to her old salon location. The easiest way to get there is to go park, cross over 75, come down the service road south. And if you know where Fishmonger's seafood restaurant is, we're literally attached to that building on the second floor right next to it. The park is kind of funky. You have to go over the bridge and come around Enterprise and another street. So we're looking forward to everybody coming to see the salon.
I just hear Google Maps. Google Maps just took me just fine.
You did it?
So not Apple Maps, but Google Maps.
Yes, don't use Apple Maps. You can put in the correct address, but it takes you to the old salon. Now, I'm sorry I was here. Murphy Baptist Church, my thought was the old church. I went last week, there was no cars.
Right.
I came to the other location.
It
of cars.
has happened. It especially happened at the beginning when we started using this church, because when you think of Baptist Church in Murphy, you always think of that, so.
I should have looked at the
Sorry
address.
about that, yeah, I usually try to say church with the pumpkins for that reason, because then everybody knows. And they did have pumpkins as of, what was it, last week, so. So the luncheon this month, November 12th, coming up very quickly, make note, we usually are the third Tuesday, but our Veterans Lunch, we always back it up a bit to be closer to the veteran holiday. November 12th, next Tuesday, will be the luncheon, and we do invite area veterans to join us for a free lunch. So if you have a group of veterans or anyone that might be interested in attending, please have them call me, or they can email info@murphychamber.org. If they want to call, I'll get them on the list, and their lunch will be free. If they'd like to bring a guest, it's $15. That's our member rate that we offer and extend to them to have a guest at the luncheon.
Do we have a flyer for that? We do have veterans in our.
I've been running something on our Facebook and then our email for that. I can get you an image if you want, and then if you want to share that out in your own networks, we would appreciate it. I'll email that over to you today.
That would be great.
So that program is 11:30 to 1. It will be in the community center gymnasium where we had it last year, if you remember. Our sponsors are Langford Properties and Murphy Veterans, or Murphy Veterans Tribute. And we have Carl Flowers. He's a veteran himself. He's also a speaker, trainer, and consultant. He's going to talk about the spirits of spirits of success, 1776, how the words and actions of our fathers still impact our lives today. So we're looking forward to a great program. Sign up now. Early registration ends tomorrow at noon. After that, the rate goes up to $20, and you can always pay at the door. But I do need a count for the caterer, which will be Katie's Barbecue. So again, if you have any questions about the program, let me know. But that's next Tuesday. And then coming up early December 8th, we will have the City of Murphy always host a Christmas in the Park. It's right behind the municipal building. They have a grassy, round area between the the police department and the city building. And they have lots of activities going on. The chamber will partake in the parade and that they do prior to that. We will be serving hot chocolate to the public as well. It's always a great thing as people get ready to get in the line to see Santa. But they usually have live reindeers, roasting marshmallows. They have different vendors, kids' activities. So a lot of fun things going on there. December 8th, 5:30 is when the parade starts. They do a tree lighting at 5:45, and then they'll go throughout the night till 8:30. So I encourage you to come out to that. It's a fun event. And last but not least, I did mention last week I extended the deadline for our director of sales, but it is finally going to end tomorrow. So if you're thinking, or you're like, yeah, I was going to call Julie about that, we need to get that finalized because we are already starting to lay out. I was able to lay out what I have starting yesterday, and I'm really excited about the new design. It's going to be great. Please see me if you want. Remember, we did add the small ad, the 112th, so if you're thinking, I'm not sure if I can do it with my budget, that one was a price point lower than what we usually do. So see me with that. We might be able to get you still in that directory. With that, then I think we'll get started this morning. Deontay has a great smile, he's ready to go. Will you start us off?
Yeah, definitely. Guys, Black Friday is coming. It's always the best time to switch carriers, right? We always have the most aggressive promotion. We already know that we have the best network. If you guys are having issues with your network, if you're having issues with your coverage and your bill is too high, come let us know. We're here to take care of you. I'm the general manager for the Verizon and Murphy right here next to Jason's Deli. Black Friday is always the best time of the year to come. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns about your current plan and you're thinking about switching, you can let us know. I can bring you a quote. I can email you a quote. And if that's not good enough, we can always do a price comparison, and I can try to make it fit the best way possible. Black Friday is our most aggressive time of the year, and we're definitely interested in adding value to your services. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Really happy to show up late. Get next. Hi guys, I'm Norman Bender at Do It All Plumbing. I'm a licensed master plumber. I work with water, sewer, natural gas, and LPDS systems. I travel 50 miles in the direction of Lavon for free. I've been doing a lot of tunnels and reroutes. The ground's moving around, so you guys might want to pay attention to your water meters, because you're going to see a spike if you have a break in your line. So that's pretty much what I'm doing today. Probably not much of anything, because I had outside jobs planned all day long. So give us a call, we do it all, Cooper P, UDB.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Nadia Thatcher for missing so many Thursdays, but lots of training going on. I'm certified health, life, and fitness coach, and I help men and women in their 50s to lose how many? Stubborn 20 pounds, so they can finally fit in clothes they want to fit and keep it this way through a transformational lifestyle and habit change. Holidays are coming! You know that 75% of us gain weight over holidays? Not a surprise. Do you know the average pound gain over holidays? 9 pounds. So it doesn't have to be this year, doesn't have to be you. I actually have 2 times the same talk, choose your time, either tonight at 7 p.m. at the Workout Anytime Fitness, guilt-free healthy holiday eating, or next Thursday at noon at Achieve Physical Therapy. RSVP required, the space is limited, but please come and learn how to enjoy your holidays and not to gain weight. I will educate you on 3 ways to do that. Nadia Thatch, thank you very much.
Good morning. Cody Sikoski with Cloud Advice, helping small and medium-sized businesses with their IT needs. I can help with servers, networks, laptops, desktops, anything IT. I'm the guy for that. So if you know of anyone that could use my help, give me a call. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the new guys. A couple weeks ago, we had a rather lively discussion about dental care. I think we had Ken was his name, and I bit my tongue so hard I had to miss last week. But there was a lot of discussion. Our bug man, how do you pay for dental? You know, the $2,000 get a tooth replaced. Well, that's where Aflac comes in. They pay you, and this is just their dental plan. So all these little line items are dental codes, and there's dollar amounts beside each one of them. So if you need to go for your annual checkup, Aflac pays you like $50. You need x-rays, Aflac pays you like $30. So there's a whole laundry list of things, tooth extraction, sealants, you name it. This is free, so if anyone wants it, I'll be glad to give it to you. It gives you all kind of dollar amounts, and if you're a dentist and you know all the codes, it tells you what they pay. Again, I'm Howard with Aflac.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Central Pennington Body, we are the collision repair and hail damage repair experts. And we had a gentleman come in with a vehicle, left it with us for about almost a week before the adjuster came in. We had an hour's estimate, which was about 60% of the value of the vehicle before the totaling. Adjuster comes in and he totals it. So now we are fighting, saying, show me how you went deduct to that amount. So that's what we do. We fight for you. So if you know somebody who needs our help, send them our way. Remember, Central Painterbury is the right place. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Carol Lee with So What? I sew for people. Most of you know that. I do alterations, embroidery, teach classes, and design clothes, fix things. Right now, I'm fixing 3 winter coats for someone that brought me and needed new inner lining, not just the lining, but the inner lining, heavy stuff. And so I always have a challenge, and I love challenges. So if you need me, call me. I'm Carol Lee with So What, and sewing is my superpower.
No, we still, people use it on the spotlight.
My name's Art, I've got the spotlight, so I'm going to take away from that time, so Art, hold graphics.
Thank you.
The shortest one we ever heard.
Do you test medical insurance? I sell health and life insurance, mostly Medicare. I have Medicare Made Simple every second Wednesday at the Murphy Community Center. And so that's coming up. I have, we're in open enrollment for Medicare. We're in open enrollment for Obamacare. So if you need to get on the exchange, I can do that. If you want to buy off exchange, I can do that. If you want to buy short-term medical, I can do that. Gene Chastain, right?
Thank you. My name is Seth Thomas. I'm with Seth Thomas Artistic Enterprises. I am a private piano and voice lessons teacher, and I also bake gourmet cakes, cookies, breakfast casseroles, whatever you might need. Going into the holiday season, as Nadia was talking about, you know, I think we can all agree that homemade is best, generally speaking, unless you are a food cook. Yeah. But sometimes you just don't have the time to do all the baking that you'd like to do. So if you don't have time to do your holiday baking, go ahead and hit me up. Most of you have sampled my products. You know they're good. You know, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're good.
There we go. All right. My time's up. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Matthew Soto with Keller Williams Realty and the Soto Real Estate Group. We specialize in residential real estate. So if you know anybody looking to buy, sell, invest, or build, we can help you. We do have some unique programs like the Love It or Leave It. So if you buy your home and within a year your wife doesn't like it anymore and wants to move, we'll help you sell it for free, and all you got to do is pay the other side or whatever. So I'm Matthew Soto with Keller Williams Realty, and we're right here in the Murphy location next to CC's.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Christy Denham with the Dow Dennis Group, the local financial advisory firm in Wiley. And, you know, something that I come across a lot when we sit down with people is they usually have their cash sitting in a typical bank savings account. They're not getting paid very much interest at all. We come up with, suggest some ideas on how they can get more interest on their cash, but still keep that liquidity. Because that's important. It's like the emergency fund. If anything happens, they want to be able to access that cash. Come see us. We'll give you some ideas on how to make more on your money rather than letting Chase or Bank of America or Wells Fargo or any of those big box name banks make the money off of you. So Christy Denham with the Dow Dennis Group.
Hi, good morning. First time
You'll get 1
attendee.
minute.
First time attendee, long time fan. My name is Barron. I'm with Texas Safe Lock. I'm a relatively new owner. I've owned the business now 6 months, but the business has been operating in Plano, Murphy, Wiley for the last 41 years. So family business, I own it. The owner that previously sold it retired. You guys may know him, Dave Blizzard. He's been obviously attending as well as being a member of the chamber. We service all of North Texas. Safe needs, access control, locksmithing, peepholes. Interesting story, this past week we have done 2 jobs at one of your ribbon cutting groups today, so the Smoothie King. New business there, he needed a peephole on his back door, right? He wanted to be safe and secure. We do a lot of safe work for many of your businesses here in Murphy. We've got 6 vans on the road. All of our technicians are licensed. I haven't lost any of our current technicians, you know, through new ownership. Sometimes that happens. So far, we've been able to keep all those folks on staff. Many of them have over 20 years experience. The locksmith industry and the security business is growing. You guys know the need for security. My name is Baron. I'll be happy to help any of you guys, and I look forward to being a part of the chamber. Thank you.
Wake up, Carl, wake
I'm
up.
Carl with Cactus Awards. I always tell you, I can help you get recognized. The best way to get recognized is stand in front of the camera. We do name badges, embroidery, and Christmas is coming up, and we also have gifts. We can personalize any type of gift you have with the great Carl with Cactus Awards. Thank you.
I was going to stand at the back, but everybody looks so uncomfortable twisted around. So, thank you. My name's Lee Craig with the law offices of Lee Craig. I do wills, trust, probate, elder law, adult guardianships, estate planning, anything involving taking care of estates, and anything involving seniors or people who have disabilities, developmentally disabled children. If you need help with your estate, if you want to make sure that the people who you care about when you pass away are cared for, give me a call. Law office of Lee Craig. Thank you.
The Bug Man.
The Bug Man. You know, for years I've tried to lose that name, but anyway. So Michael really does have a brother. He has talked about having a brother for years, but we've never seen him. Don Shepard, Shepard Pest Management. I've been telling you about the rats in your yard who want to come in your house. Okay, the other night I'm sitting out on my patio enjoying a fine cigar and a little adult beverage, and out from behind the waterfall, pool waterfall, comes a little rat. Comes up and looks at me, then turns around and goes back. They're out there, boys and girls, and they're looking for a place to get in, and your house is it. He was dispatched the next night. So. Don Shepard, Shepard Pest Management.
I'm going to stand up front. I want my picture taken. You guys know you're doing. So sorry for being late again. I'm at Harriman Nalem. I'm a licensed cosmetologist building new clientele. I have a new special going on. First, I want to thank Nadia. She came to the salon and let me play with that beautiful hair of hers, and I loved it. My special is for highlights. I've got some great rates. I'd love to give each one of you a coupon. If you don't use it, please give it to someone who might, your sister, daughter, niece, aunt, mother, grandmother, anyone. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So we're between Park and Parker on the south side of Central Expressway. When you come and see Pam, you will be pampered.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a long time. It's so good to
Yes,
be
it
back.
has.
Thanks, Dawn. I want to share a little bit. My new client has about 12 rods in her back. She had surgery in September, and then she had surgery in her neck. She's got about 3 rods in her neck. Her comment to me was, this is the most helpful therapy I've ever received. Therapy designed to calm the nervous system so the body can start its own self-healing process, as well as I provide movements for you to do at home so you can get off medication, and that's her goal. My Dallas office was hit by the tornadoes, but I do have a temporary location, and of course I'm also in Murphy. So Rayanne Kane Pain Relief Therapy, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live in.
My name is Dave Blair. First time I'm with North Texas Epoxy. We do epoxy countertops, shower walls, vanities, tabletops, feature walls, that type of thing. So you may not know, but epoxy is an up and coming, pretty popular option in instead of granite or marble, anything like that. So it's completely food safe. It is heat resistant up to 450 degrees, scratch resistant. If you do happen to get a nick in it, it's easily repairable. But my wife and I started this business about in August. We have been playing around with epoxy for about 3 years. When we decided to redo our kitchen, we went and were professionally trained by the people whose epoxy we used. And we redid our kitchen, loved it, and we've done several projects since then. We're a brand new business, but yeah, come check us out if you're looking to redo your bathroom or kitchen. This is a sample board that we did for one of our customers. They liked the Carrera marble style, but they wanted some different colors in it that would match their interior. So we were able to do that. So the colors are endless. You can choose anything under the sun, and we can come up with a solution that you'll like. So this is a sample board we did, just put it in their space to kind of see how they liked it. We've made any changes that they wanted as far as the colors, but anyway, David Leverett with North Texas Epoxy.
Bobby, you're up.
Nope.
Hey, I've got some fuzzy tacos cards I'm gonna pass out here. They're free. If somebody wants them, just pass these around there. I think there's enough for everybody. Anyway, those came in the mail. They didn't cost me anything, but I thought it makes me feel good to give away something. Bobby Special Webs. We do website notices, we record things. We make videos of all sorts of projects. We've done over 200 videos for different businesses, entities that we work with, probably, I guess, close to 1,000 actually. In July, we had over 300,000 minutes of viewing time on our YouTube channel. You think about 300,000 minutes of people watching stuff. That's incredible. And if we can help you with anything, Bob Tillman with Special Webs, we untangle the web for you.
Did I miss anybody? Nothing in my very good. Mark Williams, and how many of you have pets? Several of you. This single room air purifier is by far my most popular product in how it eliminates pet odors. It can be a very good ideal solution for you if you're struggling in controlling pet odors. I got a text yesterday from a lady I've never met, never known. She was out and about with another lady who was a customer of mine at her business, and she saw one of these, loved it, and so referrals is the name of the game a lot of times. And so we've been trading texts and emails regarding this product, so hopefully she'll be a customer very, very soon. Unless you got a brand new home, your home, your house, if you will, has what I call a lived-in, musty kind of odor to it you don't even think about, really recognize. If you want a house with a very clean, fresh smelling fragrance, the one I have much bigger unit for a whole house could very well be ideal for you, and I'm done. Well, one of the benefits of being a chamber member is an opportunity for a 10-minute spotlight. And that 10 minutes is entirely up to you as to what you want to say, do, talk about. It can be strictly about your business, it can be family life, hobbies, how you got migrated to Texas if you're not a native Texan, whatever the case may be, that's entirely up to you, and at times you need to provide PowerPoint presentations as well. So, that being said, well, the graphics looks like they get a very elaborate display up here. Take it away. The floor is yours.
Thanks, Mark. Hello, everybody. Maco says hello. He couldn't be here today, so he sent the JV. My name is Art, and I represent Bullet Graphics here in Plano. A little bit about Mac and myself. We are Army brats. My father was a Filipino scout, World War II, was in the Bataan Death March, and fortunately for him, he escaped. And so, met my mother, and here we are. So, while my dad was in the Army, he went to Korea, fought there, and because of his culinary skills, he ended up being a general's personal cook. And so back in those days, the general had an entourage, and so my father and the family got to travel with him all over the world. And us kids took it for granted. All we wanted to do, Mac and I, was play football, baseball, basketball. Never realizing all the different countries that we were in and the cultures. And now we look back and say, wow, we were right below Russia during this time and saw all the, bullet holes in the walls and wonder what that was from. It was from the revolution. So hindsight, we look back and we're very fortunate to live the life that we had. So NACA always tells a story that we were destined to be entrepreneurs because we opened up a lemonade stand when we were little kids. I don't remember that. I think because I was in the back making lemonade while So that's how our relationship is. Macco is usually the one up here making the presentation, and I'm the one in the shop making sure everything looks good and everybody is satisfied with what comes off our presses, and it looks good. And when they complain, then, I'm the first to hear about it also. And hopefully I don't hear a whole lot of that, and I usually don't. So, Mac and I got our start in printing because when we were going to school at North Texas, we had to find a way to finance our way through. And so I started out sweeping the floors at a print shop. And by the time I graduated, I was running that print shop, and Macco was doing some accounting work for that print shop. And so we had it in the blood. After we graduated, I went to work for a printing company, Clark Checks, and ran their production line for them in Baton Rouge for a couple of years. And Macco was a revenue accountant in Texas for Texas Oil and Gas. So he knew a little bit about numbers, and I knew about production. 3 years later, my old boss called me up and said, Art, do you want to come back to Denton and take over the print shop? I said, okay, we'll go back there and give it a run. So went there, ran his shop for about 3 years, and Macco came into a windfall of some money and said, Art, why don't we open up our print shop? So July of 1985, in Plano, we opened Bullet Graphics, and started out two-man operation. Thought Macco was going to continue working, but he said, no, we're going to get our money. But anyway, that first year, first month, the two of us working there, 800 square feet, one press, a few other pieces in there to do the work. We got that first look at what we were going to make. And I think that first month we made like $800. And I looked at Mac and I said, I don't think this is going to work out if this continues like this. But 30 years later, here we are. So we went from that 800 square feet to 4,000 square feet facility, employing 11 people with the ability to buy houses, send their kids to school. And so we were very proud of that. So we were very, big part of the business community. Macco has received Small Businessman of the Year a couple of times in Plano. And so in all those years, we've made a lot of good contacts with our clients, and in addition, we have made good contacts with our vendors and know a lot about all the different things that they can provide for us that we can provide for you. And so what I think has happened with the way technology has changed, we've gone from all the printing presses that we've had to the digital. And so fortunately for us, we didn't have a whole lot invested in all the big equipment that we were able to transition. And so our business model has changed, and now what you see happening is you've got these big regional print shops that are dropping in throughout the United States, and they use the smaller shops like ourselves to do the selling for them. And because we know how to prepare the files, we get those ready for the big print shops and take care of it. And so we still pass on the quality and do it at a great price for our customers. So anyway, what I've got up here also is some of the things that we do. We print on paper. We also do banners. This is just a little one, but we do the big ones. We do graphics on cars. We do graphics on windows. So if you need that or know somebody that needs it, we can take care of it. In addition to that, I've left some newsletters out there and some weekly planners for you to use. So take them, and if it's something that you would like to provide for your customers, we can certainly put your logo on it and use it. You can use it as a leave behind for your customers. In addition, we put out little postcards there with some information, and everything that we put out is to help your business. And some of it works, and some of it works a lot better than other things for what you do. So take a look at those. In addition, Julie's got some ads that we put on our Facebook, and it's just a little bit of the thing that we do because the business model has changed so much that we do a lot of different things now. Right. And as you know, Maggie likes to dance, so.
You also like to make 15-second videos?
Yeah. So if any of these things pique your interest, just call and give Matt and ask for Matt, and he can tell you how we can take care of this for you all. So those are some of the things that we can provide for you. So if you know somebody that needs some printing or you need some printing, I know you don't need it all the time, but we've got over 30 years of experience. We've seen a lot of things and done a lot of things for different people. Check us out. Bullet Graphics, Art and Maco.
Any questions? Any questions? Real up there.
Thank you. Oh, and I've got this right here to give away. It's good for a tailgate because you can hold it.
Well, we get the bucks in here momentarily.
And
Both of them?
Both of them, and I've got a certificate for a headshot, a portrait shot for
We're going to do that. I'm not sure what else we may have back there, but we'll get the bucket up here momentarily.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on here. Are there any other, well, let's see, hold on. Do we have anybody for the 10-minute spotlight for next week at all?
No, we can draw. Oh, actually.
Okay. We're probably at the point where those who've done it before can do it again. We've been on this kind of schedule since about March, so obviously, is there anybody here that has not done, if you are a chamber member and you have not done a 10-minute spotlight at all?
Rayanne hasn't,
Is there anybody that would want to that hasn't?
and Baron hasn't either.
We'll draw it. That's-
Yeah, we'll put it in there. Are we only drawing between the two? Or is there, is it?
No, I didn't see a hand raised. That's who they
So,
talked
well,
about.
Baron and Rayanne have.
Norman, you've never been to our spotlight?
No, I've been here as long as you.
Okay. Well, can you be here next week then?
Probably.
Well, that's a commitment.
Very good.
I know, it works. Money talks. And I get a big job.
And the other one.
I'm gone.
I'll please.
Well, I prefer to have somebody that hasn't done it before and just wants to volunteer.
For what?
So you want to draw? Do you want to draw between the three that haven't done it? Are you going to be able to do that?
I'll bring something for us, everybody.
I know.
When did we wake you up?
I got pictures of Macklin's house.
Sorry to
You know what was there, right?
You haven't done a spotlight, have you?
Okay.
Yeah, it's got what? My wife.
He's done a spotlight. You have.
Who, me?
Yeah, have you done a 10-minute spotlight?
I've done a bunch of spotlights. Are you talking about here? No, I really haven't done one.
You haven't done one here?
No. But.
What do you want to do? What do you want to draw? For next week? I don't
Next
think-
week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Rayanne?
Rand, can you be here next week to do a spotlight?
I thought Norman was doing it.
14th, it'll be actually at the community center.
Yes, I think so.
Can you do that?
Which one, Norman or?
Which one?
Which one is it?
Rand,
How would I draw one for 2 weeks from
yeah, you
today?
want to do that? I'll move the following Thursday, so then there's the 14th, and I think it's 21st.
That's part of it.
Can I draw?
Norman?
Can you be there the 21st?
Let's,
All right, well, yeah,
before we get to the drawing, any other community announcements going on in the area that could be a bit invited, everybody benefit networking wise? The Wiley, Saxon, Murphy area, I'm not aware of anything. If not,
Wreaths on the runways tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
what's that?
I said wreaths on the runway is tonight. And why was it St. Anthony's Church downtown Wiley? And hop on the Wiley Chamber page for tickets if you're interested in that. It's a vendor fair, and they provide dinner and drinks. You get like 1 or 2 drink tickets, and it's just a fun vendor fair. And
Fashion show. Aren't you doing a
fashion
fashion show?
show.
Oh, it's a fashion show.
Yes.
Oh.
Nothing else, how about thank you? Thank you, so you've done business with lately.
I know you want to do
Maybe,
that.
maybe yes, maybe no, got it?
Real quick as a reminder, so tonight at 7 is an event, guilt-free, healthy holiday eating. Workout anytime in East Plano. Thank you, Christy, thank you so much again. And Christy, thank you so much. That was it.
Clifford?
Yeah, I want to thank Buddha Graphics. We have time to time, we have some schematics that we use for like hail damage. And it went through lots of reiteration before we got it right, and Nako and Art did an excellent job and did it very quickly. Thank you.
Very good. Seth?
Thank you to Jean for getting me sorted out. Everything, she's very knowledgeable. If you're confused about anything, it's very confusing out there, and she knows it all, so.
Very good.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else, we'll move on to the second benefit of being a chamber member is, if your business card's in here, you have a chance for a, what, door prize, what do you get first?
We'll do the gel duster, we got a thermal, like a coffee mug, hot chocolate.
Christy?
So, oh, she can't. I got one. For Christy, we have pet sweets.
Oh, perfect.
Doggy daycare.
Yay, thank you. I have 2
Project for gel duster. I saw this.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
And then we have 2 different draws for Starwood Cafe.
Don. Don Shepherd.
Just when I was feeling like a loser.
I don't make you a winner, though.
So what?
So what? She left, okay.
Then,
Why don't you draw again? Carolyn's not here.
Gene.
All right. No, that's it.
No, I got 3 things right here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't put my card back in.
There.
So, these are 2 different ones?
Yeah, 2 different.
Tailgate?
Tailgate, yeah.
Thank you.
That's such a good idea. That's so cool.
Lobby, special ed.
And
I
then,
got one.
what's the other one?
It's right here.
This one?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, nice.
You got a choice.
Full color corporate pension.
Seth Thomas.
Ooh, I can use that.
Hey. You're ready.
Only the 3 missing here. Look.
All right, is that it?
That's it. Awesome, very good. You
You're
did pretty close tonight. I got 8:59. Can you I'm sure there's plenty of coffee and breakfast snacks left. Feel free to hang around, get to know each other a lot better, socialize.
Push you down, let me
Hope to
grab
see you
some
all
business.